Hello everybody and welcome back. Today I wanted to give a short update on the recent changes that I've done to the laser, and I want to start out with these very simple lips that I made of thick foil material. They're really simple, and all they basically do is redirect the air so that any draft of air that is going below the lip will get sucked straight down and can't travel back up to the top, basically misting the air above the laser and the air where the laser has got to pass through. And that actually worked really well. This works really well together with the air assist that I built, because now I have a very strong flow of air from the nozzle down, and when this spreads out, all of this air just gets drawn away right into the exhaust. Before that, I would get clouds billowing up over the side, and it was actually not as... It's not really a problem, but you want to have the air where your laser beam is traveling through to be as clear as possible, because although you can't see the laser beam, it is being spread out by the particles in the air, and you just get a way better cut if the laser beam doesn't have to travel to some sort of smoke. And that worked out really well, and I'm not even sure that I'm going to go for a different material, because the foil that I used is just 0.5 millimeter standard foil, and these lips are held down with magnets, and they just do a perfect job. Cutting with the laser is now a lot more efficient, and I can keep the exhaust fan at a much lower level. So that was a very unexpected change, but it turned out for the better. Especially the lip back here. Although the air would usually get drawn down, because I do have my sheet of metal here, and I have an open space where the air can get sucked down, it would still billow up on the back wall, and all of that is gone now. So really good change. The other big change was the air assist that I built. I can just go get it. And this basically consists of a pressure reducer and 2 electric solenoids, and this is dripping water, and this works really well. One solenoid is driven through the power of the laser. It opens as soon as you turn on the laser, and the second one is operated through the air assist, and this one can be switched on and off selectively. This one here also, well, the second one also has a 0.9 millimeter hole through it to just let a little bit of air through always, because you don't want to get any smoke or any vapors or any residue from the material you're working with to get into your nozzle and basically fog up your lens. So this is really simple. Just take one of those solenoids, drill a 0.8 to 0.9 millimeter hole through it, and that's it. This one turns it on when the laser is turned on, and this one opens for the air assist. absolutely perfect. It is so simple, and I love it. It is, it's exactly what I wanted. The third thing that I changed was I lowered the bed, and I'm now using these 10 millimeter round neodymium magnets as distancers, because they stick to the sheet metal really well, and they're very hard to get off, and they pull the sheet metal down to the table. And if you have something that is a little springy, like this part here, this fixes it down. It's absolutely simple, it's absolutely perfect. And yeah, why make it any more complicated than it needs to be? So let's cut something. So the chiller is running, air extraction is running. I've checked that I have proper distance to the board, and yeah, everything is set up. So I am using the new compressor, which I have been able to get to be a little bit more silent than it was when I got it, but it's still louder than it was supposed to be. I have that running. I do have the air pressure reducer and the two solenoids attached to it, and when I activate a cutting program, it's going to activate the second solenoid, so it gets a higher pressure on the nozzle. I am going to switch the red dot off now as soon as I start the cutting program, just so you can see better. And this is it working at the lowest level that I have for my smoke extractor. And it's fogging up a little, but it used to be way worse than that. So that's actually the lowest setting of my smoke extractor, and it worked very nice. And that's basically the way I would like it, because it's not as loud, it is not as well, basically it's just not as loud. And I can work like this really well, and the changes were, well, just really small and nothing structural. yeah, so those were my recent changes. It's actually not very much to write home about, but I'm really improving a lot. I have been doing a ton of work, and my quality has been going up ever since. And it's these small modifications to the device that actually make a very big change for the better. Sure, the chiller was a big improvement, the compressor was a big improvement, the new exhaust fan was a really big improvement, but these small things like getting the air assist working and getting the exhaust airflow better, they make the result a lot better than it was before, and they're really small and they're really subtle. So for me, that's it for now. Thanks for watching, and bye bye.